The Prayer Without a List Prayer. This is a story about the awake explorer, whose 31st awakening adventure begins when she sits down with a long list of things she wants changed. As the list grows, she begins to wonder whether prayer is really about getting life to match her requests, or about becoming quiet enough to remember what she truly wants. The female awake explorer sat alone on the terrace before sunrise. A notebook rested on her lap. At the top of the page she had written, prayer. Underneath was a list. Help this relationship, fix that problem, let the trip work out, make the test results good, help me know what to do, please let that person call, please make this fear go away. She looked at the page, that seems reasonable. Then she added, and maybe better weather. She laughed. Her smartwatch vibrated. Course correction. Prayer can begin by asking for things. It can deepen by asking to remember what you truly want. She read the message slowly. What do I truly want? Peace. That answer came quickly. Then she looked back at her list. If the relationship changed, she wanted peace. If the problem disappeared, she wanted peace. If the news was good, she wanted peace. If the person called, she wanted peace. The forms were different. The request underneath them was strangely similar. She crossed out the first item, then the second. Soon the whole list was covered with lines. Only one word remained. Peace. She sat quietly. For several minutes her mind continued producing requests. But what about this? And what about that? Surely this one matters. She noticed how prayer could become another form of negotiation. If life does what I ask, I will trust. If I get the answer I want, I will relax. If circumstances cooperate, I will be grateful. She closed the notebook. A bird landed on the railing. The sun began rising over the rooftops. Nothing had been solved. Yet for a moment there was nothing she needed to add. Later that morning, she received a message from a friend. Can you pray for my interview today? The explorer typed, of course, then paused. What exactly did that mean? Please make her get the job? That seemed natural. But what if the job was wrong for her? What if another possibility existed? What if the deeper prayer was not, make this outcome happen? But may she remember peace, whatever the outcome. May fear loosen, may clarity come, may what is truly helpful be received. She sent, thinking of you today. May you feel clear and supported. Her friend replied with a heart. That afternoon, the explorer walked through a quiet park. She passed a fountain where people tossed coins. She watched a child close his eyes tightly before throwing one. What did you wish for? His father asked. I can't tell you or it won't happen. The explorer smiled. She had often treated prayer the same way, a spiritual wishing fountain. Make this happen, prevent that, arrange this, protect me from that. And there was nothing wrong with bringing fear, need, or desire honestly into prayer. Pretending not to want something was not peace, but perhaps prayer did not have to stop there. She sat on a bench. Her mind offered another concern, a decision she had been avoiding. Immediately, she started asking, which choice is right? Which one will work? Which one will keep me safe? Then she stopped. Underneath all those questions was another one. Can I be peaceful before I know? That felt different. She closed her eyes. No words, no list, no attempt to manufacture an answer, just willingness. For several minutes, thoughts came and went. Then something softened. Not certainty, not instruction, just less fear. The decision still remained, but it no longer felt like a test she had to pass. That evening, her friend messaged again. Interview went well. No idea if I got it. The explorer smiled. How do you feel? Surprisingly peaceful. She looked at the word. Peaceful. The same thing she had written that morning. Maybe prayer was becoming simpler. Not because human needs disappeared, they didn't. She would still ask for help, still hope, still care about outcomes, still bring fear honestly. But beneath every changing request, something deeper could remain. Let me remember peace. Let me see clearly. Let me not use this situation to forget what I am. Before bed, she opened the notebook again. The crossed-out list filled the page. At the bottom she wrote, I thought prayer was telling love what needed to change. Maybe prayer is becoming quiet enough to receive love before anything changes. She closed the notebook. Her watch stayed silent. There was nothing more to add. For once, prayer did not feel like sending a request outward. It felt like becoming still enough to listen.